Good afternoon, everybody. I am now live. It's Friday. Didn't even think about that. It is Friday today. I don't have to be back to work until Monday. So I got my second pair of safety glasses, and these have little cheaters in them, so it makes it a little easier for me to read all that small writing I did. So I'm trying to hold the phone and not block the microphone like I did it last time. So hopefully you should be able to hear me pretty well. Somebody can let me know. And today's topic is on good afternoon, Miss Worm. Probably good evening where you're at. Uh, I did some research on iron, and it actually kind of surprising some of the things that I learned. So first of all, iron is something that you need to have. It's present in your hemoglobin in your blood, which helps carry the oxygen from the lungs to all parts of your body. So to your blood muscles, to your bones, to your skin, to your eyes, everywhere. Without the hemoglobin, you're not being able to transfer the oxygen to it. So if you're deficient in iron, things that you're going to feel is you're going to feel fatigued, dizziness, hair loss if it's not genetic, and a low immunity. Van City, oh, awesome. I'll catch us later. Okay, thank you very much. So, iron is something that's definitely important to have in the body. I checked my multivitamin, and I was surprised to find out that there is no iron in the multivitamin, and there's a reason for it. So, any supplements that have iron in it, you want to keep out of the reach of children. Until 1990, 60% of children getting poisoned, was iron overdose. So iron is something that you're needed, but you can't take large doses of it. So it's needed for the growth and development. It also needs to make some hormones. Some interesting facts: 10 million people in the United States have low levels of iron. 5 million have what's called iron deficiency anemia. So anemia is fatigue, heart palpitations, pale skin, and breathlessness. Willow Moonhaven, thanks for joining in. Hello, great to see you. So it's something that I would say about 3% of the population is not getting enough iron. Now you have to be careful because too much iron is bad for you also. So let me check here. So doses vary by age. All right, so doses are in milligrams. Right, makes you anemic. JP, thanks for letting me know that. JP Ortega, thanks for joining in. If you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up and drive that algorithm and tell Facebook we're here. So doses vary by age. Children, generally 7 to 11 milligrams. Now, these are milligrams, not micrograms. So, still a good amount. So it's not like, a little bit will do you bad. Males need 8 to 11 milligrams. Females need 8 to 15 unless you're pregnant. If you're pregnant, during pregnancy, it is recommended to have up to 27 milligrams. If you're a vegetarian, you need almost twice as much. So a vegetarian needs 1.8% more in a supplement because they're not getting a lot of it in the plants. Plants may have iron in them, but it takes you a lot to get it out of there because we are not a cow. We don't have 4 stomachs. We only have 1. So even though a plant may have, 3 milligrams of iron, you might only you might only get 1 milligram out of it through your digestive system. Okay, but there are some things that help you with that too. Benefits of having a healthy iron level. Preserves the vital functions in the body. General energy and focus. Your stomach and intestines work better. Immune system stronger. Regulation of body temperature is needed for that. Okay, foods that are really high in iron. Clams, dark chocolate, oysters, and spinach and liver. Problem is, I love liver, but I can't eat it because it's really high in cholesterol. So can't win for losing. All right. Vitamin C helps you absorb more iron. So taking vitamin C along with your food will help you get more iron out of your food. So there's another benefit of vitamin C. And if you remember on yesterday with vitamin K, there was a role if you took vitamin D and vitamin D3 along with vitamin K, that also those two work together. And whereas my multivitamin has 25% of what I need vitamin K, I'm guessing that the multivitamin does not say plus iron. It does not have it in there. And it could be because of what was going on until 1990. And then a lot of manufacturers started removing the iron supplements out of there. So obviously, if you do buy a multivitamin with iron in it, keep it out of reach of children. All right. Factors, source of iron, other components of the diet, stomach health, things that can do it. The source of iron can affect how much iron you get. Is it meat? Is it fish? Is it a supplement? Is it plants? So unless you're eating a lot of oysters and don't eat too many, the supplement might be the best way to go in it. Presence of vitamin C also promotes the absorption of iron. The use of some medications may slow down the absorption. So you kind of got to be that calcium, I think, slows down the absorption of iron. A supplement of 20 milligrams of iron can cause you stomach issues. So if you are going to take that, take it with food. And food lets it usually pass through the stomach and gets it into the small intestine where it gets absorbed. Let me look through. I think I'm covering just about everything. The plants that do have some in there are beans, nuts, soy, vegetables, grains. But it is difficult to get the absorption in there. But there is a presence where you don't want to sit there. It's not like vitamin C where I want to take 2 or 3 vitamin C pills, I'm fine. You wouldn't do that with iron. It would definitely go south on you. So it's important for your blood. It's important for your carrying oxygen to all parts of your body. That's why if you're low in iron, you're going to be fatigued because you're not getting enough oxygen to every part of your body. It's needed for growth and development throughout your childhood. It's obviously very important then. It's needed for make some hormones, which probably falls under growth and development. Remember, about 3% of the population is deficient in iron. And 5 million have what's called iron deficiency anemia. So if you are finding yourself fatigued and pale and breathless and that, then this is something you might want to consider. Obviously, a trip to the doctor is recommended so they can check and see what your levels of iron are or whatever else is going on. So those are kind of important things. So that was my subject for today. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them up there. If you like my presentation, please hit the thumbs up. And my next live will be on Monday. Here we go. Finally got it. Yes. Very important for women, but more important during pregnancy. I thought I was going to second shift next week, but they like me on day shift so much that I'm probably going to be on day shift for a couple more days. Probably all next week. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do the 9:15 breakfast chats because I will be here at work. Now, I do apologize for that. I am kind of missing the morning shows that I get to watch because I'm at work. So I'm on the road by about 20 after 6, and I get off about 3 o'clock on Central Time. So I like everybody, appreciate everybody stopping in. So Monday I will pick another topic when I get done with work, and I'll cover that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out over the weekend. And then hopefully I'll see somebody on somebody else's live and that. And if you do have any questions and it's not coming through chat for whatever reason, just send me an email at scottishfitness@gmail.com. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Absolutely. I learned, Miss Worm, I learned some things I didn't know. I'm probably going to have my blood level checked because I'm not feeling as zippy as I used to. And I'll probably look for some sort of low dose iron supplement and take that and see how it feels. And a lot of times with these supplements, if you don't need the full dose, you just take one dose every other day. But if you are feeling these doses, and if you are older like myself, even if you're younger, I would first probably consult your doctor. It was the first thing I thought when I was reading this. I said, maybe that's why I was feeling dizzy. So I'm going to go to the store and pick up some bread and cheese, and I got tomato soup for home. It's Friday, so we're going to have grilled cheese and tomato soup. I made tuna fish for me today. I made 3 cans of tuna and chopped 2 eggs in there and a bunch of celery. And then I took 3 hard-boiled eggs to work with me and a protein shake that I made and a glass of orange juice. And I had all that wiped out by 11 o'clock. So it's time to go home and cook. I realized I'm going to have to start bringing more food. Because yesterday after work, after my live, I went to the gym and I worked out for a good solid hour. I was pumping it pretty well. So my body's going to start craving more calories, which is a good thing. So once again, let me hear go. Yep, I got to eat it too. That's right. I'm going to live iron. I'm going to lift it and eat it. I ain't sleeping on it. I like a comfortable bed. So anyway, everybody have a wonderful day. And I will see y'all on Monday. Unless I do get just a sudden desire to do a live on either Saturday. Well, it would be Saturday morning, or maybe Saturday evening. We'll see. Sunday's usually a pretty full day for us. All right. So this is John McBean with Scottish Fitness out. For Moonham, he says, for some reason you have too much. You have too much iron. It could be your diet. If you're eating a lot of iron-rich food, then it could be your diet. And I would probably, write a list of everything you're eating, and then go to Google and say, nutrition's, list of celery, nutrition of egg, nutrition of this, and add up, if it gets it down to iron, add up how many milligrams of iron that food's giving you. And I would think if you're getting over 30 milligrams, which is mg, if you're eating over 30 milligrams of iron a day, that might be it. Do you have any stomach issues? If you have stomach issues, then maybe that's a thing of it. But if you've had blood work done, by a doctor, and they said you're too high in iron, I think you'd have to have blood work. Then try to find out. It's got to be probably your diet. So like I said, if you're eating a lot of oysters, a lot of people complain about getting sick to their stomach if they eat too many oysters. Well, oysters are loaded. I think it's like 8 oysters has like 27 milligrams of iron. That's a lot of iron. So because they're a filter animal. So they probably just take that right out of the water. So yeah, if you are high in iron, I would try to look that up. You know, if you want, send me an email with a list of what you're eating, and I can dig in further for it if you want. But otherwise, see what the doctor has to say, because having too much iron is not a good thing also, but they don't really clearly tell you what too much iron is. They leave that very vague. I looked a couple sources and they couldn't tell me what a lethal dose was. They just said, if you take a supplement greater than 20 milligrams, it may cause stomach issues. So obviously I'm going to look for a supplement. I'm probably going to be looking for something that has maybe 3 to 5 milligrams. If you're feeling that you're low on iron, that's probably what I would look for. Because remember, you need somewhere between 8 and 11. And for females, 8 to 15. And then as you get older, they say women, from like 40 to 50 should have 18. But then they go over 51, it's like back to, 8 to 11. I didn't understand that. All right, time to go to the grocery store, do some shopping, and then head home and start enjoying my weekend. Everybody have a safe weekend. Enjoy, live your life to the fullest. Okay, remember fitness is a prep also. Slow changes, small changes over long periods of time yield great results. All right, so this is John. One more time, John McBean with Scottish Fitness out. Thank you.